Hey, it's Dominique.
And Keeley.
And you are listening to Booktrospective. And we are at the new bookstore. Yay! Keeley moved. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And we were painting. So exciting. There's so much more room.
So much more room.
She has food next door.
Oh, yeah. I've already been twice in the past 2 weeks. So.
Super excited. We have new noises. Today we might have child noises because we're in transition, so that's fine. And we're in the front of the bookstore, so there might be car noises still. I mean, you guys have been listening. You know the routine. So.
Whatever. The only partying going on right now are children in the back room. So
yeah, you
may hear them, but
at least we're farther from the comments. That's true.
Yeah,
we won't have that like randomly every Thursday or whatever. So.
Mm-hmm. And I've noticed because these windows are thicker, not as much sound comes in.
Yeah, that's
so.
Nice. I'm excited. It's so exciting. There's just so many ideas and plans that I'm happy for. So, well, otherwise, how was your week besides moving?
Uneventful. I mean, besides moving, uneventful. Yeah, not really much going on. What about you?
What have I done this week? Nothing. I'm still on Christmas break, so I'm like, I don't know what day of the week it is. I went to game night for New Year's Eve, which I know we already did our New Year's Day episode, but like real time when we're recording this, it was just New Year's, so I did that, and my house is kind of almost back in order. I got all my Christmas decorations put away. I like ripped those things down in 20 minutes. I'm so happy like to get that gone. So my house is on its way. I literally, my kids' playroom had like it's like a daycare. Everything's gone. Like Carter was like, the toys. Yeah, they're gone. I get sad about it because I'm like, my kids are grown up, but it's gotta go. So yes. Other than that, a little stressed about wedding stuff, but okay. So. But anyway, so this week we are doing The Woman in Me by Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm.
So just prior to starting, so when were you born? 97. Okay, so I was born in 92. So what is your like thoughts on Britney? Or growing up, were you a Britney fan? Or?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I can't remember. I always forget what it's called, but I had like this little portable, almost like similar to like a portable DVD player.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, but it was something like a Next or some. I forget what it's called, but I'm gonna figure out what it is. But I had a handful of little DVD like CDs that went into it. And the majority of them
like the
were
little things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They come like the key rings. You know about that?
No.
Oh, I know what I'm thinking of, but it's something.
Yeah. I'll have to find it. I always struggle finding it, but yeah, no. The majority of the ones that I had were Britney Spears, and like it had just a tiny little screen that you could see like the music videos and stuff. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, I was totally a Britney fan growing up.
I'm thinking of those they're like keychains, and it was like a little, you could put like the single track.
I know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what that's called either, but that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, I definitely like Britney. I actually am a Christina Aguilera fan. It's funny because after reading this, my TikTok has been taken over by Christina because she performed New Year's Eve, and I think she's doing burlesque in Vegas right now, which I love burlesque. So I am like more of a Christina fan than Britney, but I do also like Britney a lot. And yeah.
Continue what you're saying.
No, so I like loved her growing up, and then honestly I do remember like the incident, which is the 2007 like head shaving, and then from there like pretty much like she like she says in the book, like she pretty much went ghost. So that's pretty much the end of like my interest in Britney. So I obviously like am on TikTok heavy. I listen to a lot of podcasts. When I'm not listening to true crime or books, it's like celebrity stuff. So I kind of was at like the tail end of the Free Britney movement, and people really like when they were starting to notice like something is not right. I definitely saw her videos, which I know she's still posting now. They are a little strange, but like she's doing her thing. I'm happy for her. So yeah, definitely was interested in reading this, a lot of it had been spoiled by now for us, kind of like the big stuff. But
Yeah.
I was interested in reading it just because she's such a big person
Yeah.
for at least our childhood. So
Yeah, so I figured out what it was, and actually it took me a lot less time than what it normally does because I always forget what it's called. But it was called a video now. That's what it looks like.
oh, it like changed.
Oh my gosh.
As soon as you turn around,
There we go.
Oh no, I have not. I don't know what that is. I don't read
Yeah.
that at all. That's crazy.
So I had those. Mine was orange, but they had these. They were like mini, like CDs, DVD kind of.
That's cool.
It was only like music videos,
Hmm.
but yeah.
That is cool. I definitely missed that wave.
I watched Toxic and all of those
Love it.
music videos on it. I loved it. Took it everywhere I went, but
Yeah. Well, hey, that's cool. We had some cool stuff back then.
Yeah.
It's not as cool as like today. So, I guess Keeley can do the blurb.
yes. And I forgot about that, so let me pull
You're fine.
that up.
I know, we're all like discombobulated.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
It's different today. It locked me out. Alright. If it's gonna load up. Alright, here we go. In June 2021, the whole world was listening as Britney Spears spoke in open court. The impact of sharing her voice, her truth, was undeniable, and it changed the course of her life and the lives of countless others. The Woman in Me reveals for the first time her incredible journey and the strength at the core of one of the greatest performers in pop music history. Written with remarkable candor and humor, Spears' groundbreaking book illuminates the enduring power of music and love and the importance of a woman telling her own story on her own terms at last.
Okay, so if you could describe this book in one word, what would you say?
I would say that it, honestly, this is, and there's the child. I would say, I guess eye-opening. I feel like I've said that before and don't necessarily want to reuse words, but I would say eye-opening.
I would say heartbreaking. It's just sad. We'll get into why that is, but yeah, it's just heartbreaking. Like for her, I feel like she had heartbreak. It's just for like fans. It's just like a decent human being
Right.
that reads this book would feel that way. So just like a general summary, obviously this book is written by Britney Spears, narrated by Michelle Williams, I believe is her name.
Yep.
And it pretty much covers all of Britney's life up until like last year. And so she starts talking about her childhood. Britney was born December 2nd, 1981, and she was born in Mississippi, but she was raised in Louisiana. So they're like a real like down south, southern Bible Belt, Bible thumping kind of family. Even though like it didn't seem like they went to church a lot, but it's kind of like in the background. And she had, her parents were married for most of her childhood. She had an older brother, and then she ends up having a little sister later down the road. And she starts out like in gymnastics, and then she ends up doing pageants, and from there she kind of gets into this stardom. And it seems like it's what she wanted to do. She did have moments where she wanted to have a normal life. She seemed to always kind of be torn in between that. And we follow her from there into doing Mickey Mouse Club, which everyone knows that she did with Justin and Christina and Ryan Gosling. And from there